glad to be with you today. I hope you're having a great day, and this show will provide you with a little inspiration and uplifting moment of time. That's really my goal for the show, is to share with you the good news that if you let the Holy Spirit in your life, you're going to just be inspired and almost compelled to do good works, both giving time and money or through your work, really trying to love your neighbor and make the world a better place. So, you know, it's always a challenge for me to come up with a great new guest for the show every week. And I'm always blessed by being in associations and groups that bring good people into my life. And I hope that you will find that in your life too. That could be church, that could be Rotary, that could be charitable groups. Of course, the Greater Dallas Coalition is a fantastic way to meet some inspirational people and find new ways that you can love your neighbors yourself. But please go to my TV show website, insightswithdavid.com, and review my other episodes. I think you'll find them inspirational, and there's something for just about everybody. So we're all happy to be here. And today I have Gabby with me with Avance, which is loving your neighbor in a different way than some other guests have done so. She's not feeding people food, she's feeding the soul by culture and art and enrichment for young children. So thank you for being with me today.
Thank you for inviting me. It's an honor for me and for Avance to be here today, and I'm very blessed to be here.
Well, it's wonderful that you really enjoy and are passionate about your work, which is such a blessing.
Yes, I am very blessed to be working for Avance. It will be almost 2 years now. And what I'm doing in Avance is sharing with the community what we do in order to find support. Right now, Avance is focused on early childhood and parenting education. And we have been very active in the community for 22 years now. Fantastic. So Avance opened its doors in San Antonio 43 years ago. And since then, we have been engaging parents into their kids' lives and education. That's our main goal, to unlocking America's potential through education.
Well, young children are so important, and that's a passion for me. You know, children age 0 to 4, 0 to 5 or 6. That's when the game is really formed. That's when the mind is forming.
Correct.
And it's
That's
so
correct.
exciting. So what does Avance do in particular with the children?
In particular with the children, we focus on preparing them before school starts. As you said, the brain develops in those early years, and it's crucial for us to share this information to their parents and teach them how to be creative and how to use every single opportunity during these early stages to develop these children. So we partner with the parents to have these kids ready. So what we do is we also partner with the school districts. We are located in Dallas, Fort Worth, and Irving. And the school districts provide us with the space to give the program to the families. And our idea is to have classrooms for parents and classrooms for children. So children are actively learning and getting ready before school starts, and parents are also learning how to be the first and best teacher of these children. So during our classes, our parents, for example, during the first hour of the program, our parents learn how to make toys to their children. So they do 17 educational and didactical toys, and this is for you.
Oh, thank you. So this was made by a parent.
Exactly.
A lovely doll, and it has 2 faces on it. It has the sad face, crying and sad, and the happy face. So that helps teach children about emotion.
That's correct. That's correct.
And what it means. And this is a very appropriate toy for the very young.
Exactly, exactly. And then they will also learn colors, shapes, and a lot of different things around the toy, but we also teach them songs. And this is not the only toy. As I was mentioning, around the year, they will make 17 different toys. And the second hour of the program is our parenting class, is where the parents will learn different things about the developing of their children, physical development, cognitive, emotional. The third hour of the program is where we invite community speakers to provide our families with different resources in the community, health, cultural, artistic, etc. And then the last hour of the program is when children and parents get together in different activities, usually surrounded by literacy, because we are very focused on reading to their children every single night. So these families come to the program with not a book at their homes, and at the end they learn how to read to their children and how to read every night to their children. And we'll teach them how to build a very small library so they can start their collection.
So important. Library books, children's books, just vital for brain development.
Exactly.
And such an underused resource. You know, the Dallas Public Library has a lot of children's books available for free for parents to use. And I hope you're advising people about that. Of course, they may not live near a library.
Absolutely. And at Avance office, we also have a mini library or a small library with free books available to everybody, to the community. And we are always providing these type of materials to the families to have at their homes, because reading is crucial for education.
Builds the vocabulary, builds the connectivity and the ability to stay quiet and calm. So important. And you know, that's one of the things that Educational First Steps really focuses on, is reading to children in daycare settings and at home. But you're doing a great job educating the parents. And you all are over in West Dallas, right?
Exactly.
Really in the heart of poverty.
We have, our locations are specifically set in different low-income areas. So we are serving families in 16 different sites in Dallas, 5 sites in Fort Worth and 2 sites in Irving.
Wow.
But we have a huge waiting list still, but unfortunately, we are trying to find the resources to open more sites.
You know, this is an example of yet another great cause. Of course, as treasurer of the Greater Dallas Coalition, I really want you to go on our website and give to the Greater Dallas Coalition and Dallas Champions Academy. But when you have a guest on, you have to give them a little bit of a plug. And this is a great cause. And if early childhood and early parenting and poverty parenting are causes that you really find move your heart and let the Holy Spirit work through you in this way, they've got a great opportunity. Now, do you have volunteer opportunities as well?
Absolutely. We always open to volunteer opportunities. We just recently had a beautiful volunteer activity last week where we were preparing the materials for our toy making class. Our parents just remember they just have 1 hour for making a toy, so all the materials need to be prepared prior to the class. So we really use a lot of manpower.
Well, that's a great opportunity, and like I said, you know, if you don't have a lot of money, you can give time, and time is precious. And every worthwhile volunteer organization really needs quality volunteers that are spirit-led, that just really want to love people and joyfully do these tasks that somebody might consider tedious if you had to do it all day long, but for an hour or two, it's a blessing, and
Absolutely.
You can share and enrich other people's lives.
Absolutely.
So.
And I would like to use this opportunity, if you let me, to share about an event we are organizing.
Be glad to.
Thank
So
you.
tell us about what you've got going on.
This event is called the Bookworm Brunch. And this is our second year organizing it. We started last year celebrating our 20th anniversary. And that last year was a great success. We had 200 guests. Right. The idea of this event is bringing a lot of literacy activities to our community and show them what we do in Avance during our calendar year. So we bring these activities to this event so parents and children can enjoy together. And we also have confirmed 10 local book authors that are going to be there signing books and sharing their work. We are going to have the Hungry Caterpillar show. We are going to have book characters. Clifford is going to be there. Belle and a lot of great characters of different favorite books. And we also parents will enjoy a delicious lunch and art silent auction. A lot of artists from the community have donated their pieces to this event in order to support Avance.
And information on that is on the website?
It's on the website, Bookworms event, and you can go to our website at www.avance-ntx.org. Okay.
ORG. That is great. And, I think this will be a great event, and hopefully you'll just have a rising population and donors in particular come in to see how eager people are to upgrade their lives. Because, it's easy if you live in an affluent area to think that people that are poor don't care and don't aspire to raising themselves up and raising their kids up. But that's actually the opposite of what's true. They really reach out and seek opportunities. That's why you have a waiting list.
Absolutely.
Of people wanting to take advantage of the services.
Absolutely. And now we have wonderful testimonials. After 22 years in the community, we are seeing our kids graduating from college. So we are making a huge impact in the community. We have Cynthia, who's in Harvard right now, Adan, who finished his master's also in Harvard, and now is a very active member of the community. So we need to support this community in order to have positive results.
To really break the cycle of poverty.
Exactly.
I mean, you took somebody that was in a community that was at risk of dropping out of high school, getting a criminal record, being a cost to society instead of a benefit, and through your program, this young man has, got a doctorate from or a graduate degree from Harvard, which is phenomenal. Yeah. So, it's always so heartening to hear these stories of positive success. And that's one of the things I really look for in a charity is positive success, really making a difference. And these programs that help early childhood, whether it's Avance or Educational First Steps, as you said, my father was one of the early supporters of Avance, who helped start Educational First Steps, and he's really a huge believer in what you all are doing.
Exactly.
And so that's, just where it's all about really making a difference in people's lives. So you've got the event coming up. What day is that event?
Oh, the event is November 11 from 1 to 3. At Brookhaven Country Club. So I hope everybody can join.
Good.
Tickets are available also at our website. Tickets, sponsorships, and any kind of support the community would like to provide.
Well, I think that'll be an inspirational afternoon, and I hope that it's really well attended and it's a tremendous success.
Yeah, we just want to serve more families and be able to reach out to the community and have more beautiful...
Now, this is an event that's open to children and adults?
Children and adults, absolutely. It's a family event.
So if you have young children, definitely think about bringing them out, letting them meet some of the great characters in these children's books. That'll really make a young child's day and inspire them more to read and visualize these characters in their own mind, which one of the great things about reading is that it teaches you to visualize, to picture stories, to convert words into visual images in your mind.
And it's just the beginning for a learning universe in these kids' future. So.
Well, that's fantastic. So come on out, have the smiley face, don't have the sad face, thinking that there's no hope and nobody doing a good thing in the world and that we live in a divisive, horrible place. Yes, there's a lot of this in the world, but there are a lot of people who are making little kids have this face and doing good works. And there are happy parents coming from low income and very meager backgrounds that are taking time out of their day from working 2 jobs and doing who knows what else to try to keep their family alive, to take time with their kids, put their kids in the program and do things like make little toys for the kids. I mean, this, you can't see this on TV, but this is a very well-crafted little toy that's hard to believe that somebody could just make in an hour. So it's really a tribute and a wonderful activity to let the parents feel like they have value.
Exactly, and also let me tell you that what I just described is our core programming, but we also have another programs in Avance. We have book clubs. We have a leadership academy, which is the second year of the program. All our graduates from the first year can attend to the leadership academy. And all our programs have the dual generational component. Means that parents in one classroom and children in the other. We have summer programs available. It's a full STEM ahead summer program. Children are learning about science while parents are learning English or Leadership Academy. We also have a HOPES program, which is our social workers supporting our families. We have Texas School Ready, which is a program where we coach early childhood teachers. So Avance is more than one thing. Avance is a universe of possibilities for our families. And we have workplace English as well, so ESL classes.
Well, and that's so wonderful to have this dual track program where the children are educated and inspired and enlightened and uplifted while their parents are learning a valuable skill, whether it's English second language, workplace English, leadership. I mean, just really impressive.
Yeah, because sometimes parents are just looking for a program where to, go and learn and having like a safe place to leave their children. But this is an active learning environment for the children, an active learning environment for the parents. So that's why we are impacting 2 generations.
Well, and so many parents wouldn't be able to take a class if there wasn't some provision for their children.
Exactly. So this is the value of the program, 2 generations learning at the same time.
So are your classes typically after school hours?
So our programs run, the core programming runs with the school calendar year from 8:15 to 12:15. And book clubs and other programs sometimes run later, but usually it's in the morning too, while school is open. So we work with the same calendar as the school that is providing us with the space.
Well, that's really important. So the children come out of their class, but most of these children are before preschool.
Yes. So sometimes the parents just drop off their older children at the school and they come to Avance. And they are done with Avance when it's time to pick up their other kids. So Avance is very convenient for families that live on the neighborhood. We just serve certain zip codes because we want to provide the service to the schools that are serving that community. So it's a strolling educational program, so they usually don't need to drive to get to us.
Well, and that's important because many of the families that are in most need don't have a car, or the car is busy taking somebody to work.
That's true. That's true.
The mother is at home, or So it's a wonderful program and something that supports. And if you're thinking that you want to really help working mothers and young mothers become better parents and learn the vital skills that are so important to raise a child successfully, this is a great way to do so, and it really deserves support. And coming to their wonderful brunch event, bring your children to it. This is a great thing. Now, are tickets free or?
Tickets are $35 adults and $15 children.
Okay.
So, but there are different opportunities of buying one table or being a sponsor. So there are some ways that tickets will come for free.
Well, and so talk to your employer about sponsoring a table or sponsor one yourself and invite your friends and people that may be in a distressed situation to come be your guests at the table. Charity luncheons are always a wonderful, inspiring thing and a great way for an organization to both spread the word and raise some money for their cause.
And you know, our guests is a great opportunity to network, to meet new friends, to have a very nice moment with your family. Sometimes families are just busy with different activities, and it's a very community and engaging event to enjoy with your kids. So this is another opportunity.
What day of the week is that?
It's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday
brunch.
Sunday brunch after church. You can come right over, and I'm always happy when an organization has a Sunday event that's after church. So, because I'm a big proponent that it's a highlight of my week to spend some time worshiping God and thanking Him for the gift of the Holy Spirit, which provides so much peace and happiness and ease in your life if you really make a home for the Holy Spirit in your life and do all the good works you can joyfully without being able to resist the urge to do good works and make the world a better place. And you can do that through work, like Gabby is doing, or you can do that through volunteering, which there's opportunities to do that at many organizations. And of course, my favorite, because it's so joyful and so easy for me to do, is to make a donation to a great cause and see that impact really take off and go. So great things for kids. Now, your event again is what day?
It's November 11 from 1 to 3 at Brookhaven Country Club. This is in Farmers Branch, very close to the Galleria in Dallas. So it's a very convenient location. The parking is free, and you can find tickets at Avance Dallas website, Avance NTX, avance-ntx.org.
Great. Well, I think this is going to be a great event. I wish my kids were still younger, where it'd be a great event to bring my kids to. My kids are kind of way past children's books.
Yeah, but same here, same with my kids, but hopefully they will come and volunteer for me.
Well, that's wonderful when you can inspire children to give out and give. And that's one thing that, is a wonderful opportunity if children have had an enriched life to give back through volunteering. And there's probably some volunteer opportunities.
Absolutely. If anybody is interested in coming to the event or volunteering, just send me an email. My information will be on your website, I guess. So
right. Well, it's on the screen, the web.
Perfect.
So you can contact us, and this is a good thing. And, I kind of hate to be diluted in my message about the importance given to the Dallas Champions Academy, but this is a great opportunity, and I really believe in intervening in the lives of children and inspiring children in these first years of life when the brain is really forming, and it's such a blank slate, and it's so easy and inexpensive to really make the difference. Exactly. And again, you all are really serving. Now, how many kids are you all serving?
We serve between 2,500 to 3,000 per year. We have served around 35,000 participants during this period, during these 22 years.
Fantastic. And that's really what it's all about. And you know, the real fruits of her labor don't come in the first year. They can see immediate improvements in the child's mental function and ability to stay organized and on task. But the real fruit comes decades later when they graduate from Harvard or become very productive citizens. Nobody knows how many people would end up in jail more, except for programs like this that are really making a difference in those crucial first years. So check them out on the web and really think about getting involved. You know, we're working with children who've already suffered a lot of disadvantage in the Dallas Champions Academy, and it's an uphill fight. So this is really the time to intervene and make a difference.
Yeah, it's building the foundation for future years in these kids' lives. And really, as you are mentioning, sometimes parents do not know the importance of this period of time in their children's education. Sometimes they love their children, but they just think that providing health, nutrition, and that's it.
And even worse, plopping them in front of the TV instead of reading to them and stimulating their minds.
Exactly, and we teach these parents how to be very proactive in their kids' lives and how to do that in every single occasion of their lives. So it is very important. And our participants, our parent participants, come to the program very shy and afraid. They haven't been in a classroom for years and they do not know what to expect. And let me tell you, these people flourish into the program. At the end of the program, when they are graduating, they feel so confident, so successful. And now these parents are eager to continue their education, and they go to further, they enroll in their GED, they finish, and we have a lot of stories of participants finishing college degrees too.
Well, that is fantastic. And you know, that really is so important to create a charity that uplifts people's spirits and inspires them to really succeed in life, succeed for their kids, succeed for themselves. And what a great testimony to have parents inspired to go back to college, go to community college, get that GED. So I hope you've really enjoyed seeing this. Please share the show with others, the website, insightswithdavid.com. Love to have more people view this really good news, and may the Holy Spirit be with you and the peace that passes understanding.